One day, Edward was at Titmus Sheds where he lived with the other engines, including Thomas. Most of them were bigger than Edward and always boasted about it, especially Gordon.
Our friends wouldn't dare to choose you again. They want strong engines like us.
Unfortunately, he was right. He hadn't been used for a long time and always was at the sheds as a spare engine if the need arises. And during that time, his loyal friend Applejack always felt sorry for Edward. Then an idea came to her noggin, but she waited till next morning when she went to see Edward to surprise what she had arranged for him.
What's wrong there, Edward? You look bluer than the time when Apple Bloom had the cutie pox.
Well, madam, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out of Titmus Sheds for quite a while now. And what's this so-called cutie pox you speak of?
Oh, that's just an equestrian disease thing. You wouldn't understand it. But anyway, would you like to come out with me today?
Oh, yes, please, Applejack. Anything is better than sitting in my shed for years.
So she lit his fire, waited till he made lots of steam, and they puffed away. The other engines were jealous and cross of being left behind. Edward worked hard all day. The coaches thought he was very kind, and Applejack was very impressed.
Guess what? I'm going out with Applejack again tomorrow. What do you engines think of that?
But of course, he didn't hear what they thought, for he was so tired and happy that he fell fast asleep. But next morning, he woke up to find nothing had changed. Gordon was still boasting.
You watch me, little Edward, as Rainbow Dash and I rush through with the express. That will be a splendid sight for you and Applejack. Goodbye, little Edward. Look out for us this afternoon.
Edward and Applejack went off to do some shunting. They liked shunting. It was fun playing with freight cars. They'd come up quietly and give them a push. Then they would stop and the silly cars would go bump into each other. Ah! Oh, not cool.
Yee-haw! Get along, you little cars. Way to show, Manny.
They continued playing till there were no more freight cars. Then they stopped to rest. Later, they heard a whistle. Gordon was very cross. Instead of nice, shiny coaches, he was pulling a long, heavy freight train.
A goods train! A goods train! A goods train! The shame of it! The shame of it! Oh, the shame of it!
Edward and Applejack laughed about it, and they went off to find some more freight cars. Later that day, they received a message from the porter at Titmus Station. Gordon can't get up the hill, Applejack. Will you take Edward there and help him, please?
I reckon we can. Let's go, Edward.
They found Gordon halfway up the hill and very cross. Rainbow Dash was arguing with him severely.
Listen, Gordon, you're not even trying. You're just being lazy.
I'm telling you, I can't do it. Those noisy trucks hold an engine back so. If they were coaches now, clean, sensible things that come quietly, that would be different.
Then Applejack came up to see what the fuss was about.
Here we are. Me and Eddie had come to help.
Bah, it's no use at all.
You just wait and see. There are things you don't know about Edward yet.
They brought Gordon and his train back to the bottom of the hill.
Okay, we're ready.
It will never work.
They pulled and pushed as hard as they could.
Like I said, I can't do it. This train is too heavy.
Don't worry, I'll do it if you can't go on.
Edward pushed and puffed and pushed as hard as ever he could. And almost before he and Applejack realized it, Gordon and Rainbow Dash found themselves at the top of the hill.
I've done it! I've done it! I've done it!
Car racing.
They forgot all about Edward and Applejack, that they didn't stop to say thank you. Edward was out of breath and far behind, but he was happy because he had been so helpful. At Wellsworth Station, he found that Applejack was very pleased with him. So she gave him a nice, long, well-deserved drink. Then she told him,
You know, Edward, you surprised me out there today. You showed me that even you are old, but you still know to get the job done. So as a thank you, I'll get some of my farm leftover paint tomorrow and give you a new coat of blue with red stripes. Then you'll be the smartest engine at Tinless Sheds.